Aisle 3, aisle 3. Excuse me. Honey Badger, already did that one.
Oh, what up, son?
Yeah, hi. I already did an AK, but I haven't done an AK in a while. Maybe I could find a new AK to review. Oh, what's that? Hey, can I just sneak past you there? Can I just you know what? Forget it. One day. Move! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Very nice. I'll take that.
Hey!
Interesting choice. I'll join you. Bro, you got the last monkey? Here, I gotta show you a secret. I gotta show you this cool product that you haven't heard of. And it's behind the shelves back here. Monkey. Alright, now we're to the SMG aisle. I guess I couldn't find those AKs after... What are you? You're so cursed, but at the same time, you're so... perfect. I'll take all of them.
How's it going?
Yeah, how much is that gonna cost?
Baba Booey.
Interesting. So, you see, that doesn't work for me. I'm taking these. And the monkey. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Hey guys, welcome back to Mod Review. This is episode 7. If you did not catch episode 6, I did the Luger by Nyquil. Today we are looking at another one of Tommy's mods. This is the AK Gepard. This gun was an experimental Russian AK submachine gun. It was unique because it could fire 5 different calibers of bullet without changing any parts. And assuming you did change the parts, you could have up to 15 calibers of bullets that could all shoot out of this thing. Some people find the design super cursed. Some people find it very unique and cool. I personally am somewhere in between. In my mind, this is one of the only true Russian AK submachine guns. The AK-74Us, it doesn't really count. There are 2 versions to this mod. There is the non-suppressed, short magazine, very compact, and then there is also the suppressed, extended magazine. Not very compact, but still really cool. I will be reviewing them as the same gun, as always. Alright, well, let's get right into the review. Starting with texture right away, I can tell you, this is not that amazing. It's not bad by any means, but not that amazing. The metal is a very monotone black. It's shiny, as it should be, but the only time you see detail is with the scratches. But the scratches don't look like they have any texture. They look as if they're painted onto the gun. That kind of goes for the barrel as well. On the AK Gepards that I have seen, the foregrip is usually wood and the bottom half is usually like a plastic. This looks like plastic, which is good, but this is either supposed to be plastic or a very poorly textured wood. It is not horrible for the fact that I can, like, with the serial number here, the light will shine off of that. That is textured, and it's just, I have a problem with some of the other parts on this gun that are not as textured. The suppressor has a decent texture on it. It does look pretty rough, and the light does reflect off it differently and uniquely. Have same top. The only difference is this one has the holes in it, which is pretty cool, and this one does not, and obviously length, but this one also has a lip on the bottom, and this one does not. Good attention to detail there. So, because the textures are just kind of bland on this, I'm going to have to give texture a 6 out of 10. Moving on to scaling. I have never shot an AK in real life, much less a extremely experimental Russian SMG. But I can tell you, just from holding it, it feels pretty good. It does feel compact, like it's an SMG. My only problem is this grip. It feels massive, and it feels like you don't have a solid hold. Like your player is not actually holding onto it. You feel like you're holding butter. So it just feels too big, almost. Scaling, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. It seems pretty accurate, but it's hard to say because it's a kind of rare gun. Alright, next up we have interaction. So, right away, you can grab this grip right here, and this is also very easy to grab. From a distance, super easy. You cannot grab the stock on this gun anywhere, which is a bit of a downside. Not that I ever used the stock grips, but seeing that almost every other mod I've reviewed has that, it's kind of disappointing. As far as the magazines go, the grab point is way down here. With the extended mag, it's down here. So it is a correct distance. It's not in the same spot for both of the mags. Bolt goes, you can grab it underhand, like so. You can grab it like this. You can let go and grab it with your dominant, both under and over. So the bolt is great. So on interaction, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10, only because you cannot grip the stock. Next up we have sound design. And I do have to rate sound design for these both separately, because they obviously have different attachments. Just move you out of the way. Let's start with something they both share. Mag going in. That sounds good. And they're the same. It sounds good coming out, especially when you eject it. Very slick, very clean sounding. It just sounds like it slides right out. Yeah. Going in, you hear that slide, and then you can hear it firmly click. So that's great. Moving on to the bolt. This gun's bolt sounds pretty good, all things considered. Whoa, that was weird. Might be a handling flag. I need to look out for that. Yep, that's going to be a problem on smoothness, but we'll get to that later. I don't really like the quality of that. It sounds like something that would be in the actual Boneworks game. I do not like the sounds of the sound design in the base game of Boneworks very much. For the guns. So, with the bolt, I'm not liking it. With the mag, I'm loving it. Let's listen to some gunshots. How about that? Oh, wow. Interesting. You know what? I think I might like it. Huh. Let me check the other one. I love that one. Yeah, these are good. They sound beefy. They're quiet, but you have to remember it's a small caliber gun. Oh shit, what the fuck was that? So, having that little short poppy sound actually sounds pretty good. A little cartoonish, but satisfying for a video game. Especially the suppressed one. Sounds great. I'm going to give sound design an 8 out of 10. I'm taking points off primarily for the bolt, which I think sounds a little cliche, a little bit too much like the base game Boneworks sounds. But when it comes to the actual gunshots, that sounds phenomenal. Fuck. And that sounds a little poopy, but still really, like, satisfying to listen to. Alright, weight and recoil. These both are the same weight. One does not weigh more than the other. One does not kick more than the other. And let me tell you right away, this thing kicks more than I think it should. Look at that thing bounce. First of all, your hand is pretty centered, and for it shooting such a small caliber, I feel like that's crazy. Let me go in slow motion. It's crazy to control, but of course, 2 hands is exactly how it should be, but one-handed. That is nutty crazy. Too much recoil for this kind of gun, by far. On the actual aspect of weight, I don't think that Tommy actually put an artificial weight on this gun. This thing is too light. Watch me try to grab this in slow motion times 3. That thing comes way too fast. It's returning to my hand faster than it, like, is flying away. It's a submachine gun, not a feather. It's not supposed to be that light. Oh shit, what did I do? Oh god. I'm gonna have to give it a 6, I'm not gonna lie. It's 6 out of 10, because it's too light and the one-handed recoil is nuttily too much. Now we move on to smoothness. And this is, although very fun to shoot, I'm very hesitant on giving it a good smooth score. It's a little fidgety to use in some places. For one, because your shooting hand and your supporting hand are so close together, I'm moving my hands here. Let me demonstrate what I'm doing while not holding the gun. I'm going, when I'm holding it, imagine my hands going like this. And when I'm holding it, this is what the result. Because the hands are so close together, that's the result. It also means when I'm pulling the bolt like this, that feels fine, and if you just let go, it's perfect. But if you pull it and then try to push it forward, your entire gun is gonna flip in weird directions. Yeah, look at that. It pulls it right out of my hand. What does that look like in slow-mo? It just goes right out. It gives 0 fucks. But before I give it a score, let's do a smoothness test, shall we? Oh shit. I guess we're going. Try to take my gun. It's hard to say. Isn't that right? That's right. So, the first thing I noticed was with the standard one, with the short mag, this one here, you run out of bullets too fast. Gone. So this one's really the only viable option. In a gunfight, in my mind. I can't put my finger on it. Something is off about this. Smoothness is going to get a 7 out of 10. Long story short, I don't think it's very smooth. It's kind of a pain to use. I don't know. Alright, let's move on to the final category. Am I going to give this a bonus? Yes. 1. Just 1. Not because anything like the mod did that was new, but this gun in real life is not well known at all. In fact, I didn't even know about this gun until Tommy turned it into a mod. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.